Hi, welcome to the Ruckus Feature Explainer series. Today we're talking about Ruckus Cloud and in particular managing multiple locations within Ruckus Cloud. So you'll see how simple this is to set up. So hop over to my dashboard on Cloud. I'm already logged in. So I have one venue set up currently, and so by default, if I flip over to venues, there's going to be a venue here called My Venue. So I haven't done anything to the default venue. I've just left it there. So if I click on that venue, it's going to open the venue page for me, and so I have the ability here to go into edit. So we can give it a new name. So we are going to give it a name. We'll call it Ruckus. You can give it a description, head office, whatever you want to call it. And then we can give it integrates with Google Maps here. So what we're going to do is we will use Ruckus's head office. There we go, 350 West Java Drive, Sunnyvale, California. So it finds it for you, right? Here's the pointer. You can move that pointer around if you want. You can give it an address node, so you can, say what floor it's on, etc. Here you can turn on mesh if you wish, but we're just going to save it like that. So it's going to rename my current one and add it into the map. It takes a second to go to the cloud controller and add it in, as well as to replicate it across. So just give it a second. Here we go. So there is now, there was an AP, so the AP is in setup phase. It's going to go out and change that AP. We see it show up in the controller. So if I go back to the dashboard now, here we go. So there's my pointer. It is on the Ruckus Wireless building in West Java Drive in Sunnyvale. We can see it's green, so there's one AP, and there's no clients connected. But if there was an issue, right, with the APs, etc., so red requires attention, temporarily degraded, in setup phase, or all good, right? So we have our one. So let's say we want to create a new venue, right? So we're going to go back to venue. So your company's just bought a new location. So I'll show you how easy this is. So we'll call it, I don't know, Office 2, secondary office, and then an address. So it doesn't really matter what you use here. You can also do it by name because it's Google Map integrated. You can certainly do it that way, but let's use here we use Google's head office. I hope Google doesn't mind me using their office address. So there's the Googleplex there, and so we'll just you can add notes, etc. But we'll just create that. So it's going to take a second and create that venue. Okay, so here's my venue called Office 2. You can see it's gray, right, because there's no APs and no networks assigned to it, right? So what we'll do is we'll add an AP. So we're going to add a new AP. It's automatically going to change the name AP1, AP2, etc., but it doesn't really matter. We will just throw a serial number in here. You can add an asset tag, a description, etc., but we'll just create it that way. Oh, sorry. So what I should have done here is chosen the venue, right? So you can choose what venue it goes into when you create that AP. So it's a never contacted. So the next time this AP contacts the cloud, it'll be added in. But let's add one more here. So we'll say new AP. And we'll add another serial number. Okay, and then we choose the venue. So we'll add it to Office 2, right? So we'll create that. Okay, so now I have two APs that have never contacted the cloud. Well, the third one's not a real AP, but so two of them are in the Ruckus venue. One of them is in Office 2's venue. So now if we go to networks here, I have this network. So I could edit this network, and if I go to venues, so you'll see that when I created there was only one venue, only the Ruckus venue, so it's on. So if I want to stretch that SSID across multiple venues, I could just say on here and save that, and it's going to update that SSID. So as soon as I do that, and the APs are added, then it will start advertising that SSID. And so you can have networks or SSIDs per venue, right? So you can have a guest only in this venue or this building and not this building, or you can stretch that SSID across multiple buildings. So as your employees, go to different venues, then they'll automatically, know that SSID and get on, etc. So you'll now see that I have the Ruckus, I have the same network on both environments, right? And so as you create a new network, it will also allow you. So kind of cool. And then lastly, if I go back to dashboard, so I can now see the Google map and I can see all of my venues, right? So if I had 2 or 10 venues, whatever it is, it's going to zoom out more and more to show me all of my venues on the dashboard screen and show their status, right? So we can see 2 venues, one's green, one's gray because it's in the setup phase, 3 APs, 2 that are operational. So my second AP came online, and my last AP is in operational state, and then it would show me my clients. And then you can drill down and say, show me, what clients are connected to what venue, etc. But that's it. So as you can see, it couldn't be any easier to set up venues, right? To get those APs online, just plug them in. As long as they have internet access wherever they are in the world, right? You plug them in, you add their serial number, you add them into the venue, and off you go. Easy as that. So couldn't be any easier, right? But that's it. And I look forward to you joining next time. Take care. Have a great day.